This year, experience the NHL playoffs your way. Want to watch a single? Do or Die Game 7, a full week of heavy-hitting back-and-forth series. Then check out Sling's 1, 3, and 7-day passes. Watch the Chase for the Cup on ESPN and TNT, starting as low as $4.99. No long-term contracts or overpaying. Just live hockey at home or when you want it. Sling lets you do that. Visit sling.com to learn more.
What's the most sustainable way to love fashion? It's changing the way you shop by shopping with The RealReal. The RealReal is the world's largest and most trusted source for authenticated luxury resale. When you shop with The RealReal, you'll find the luxury brands you love, like Prada, Celine, and Loewe, all for up to 90% off retail. And when you're ready to refresh your wardrobe, you can sell the pieces you no longer wear to fund your next new-to-you finds. Buy, sell, repeat. Guilt-free. The RealReal extends the life cycle of luxury by keeping coveted items in rotation. Sell to shop, shop to sell. With The RealReal. It's better for the planet and better for your closet. Plus, during Earth Month, you can earn $100 extra when you sell with The RealReal. Go to therealreal.com to get started. Earn $100 extra during the entire month of April at therealreal.com. That's therealreal.com. Terms apply.
This is the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI Studios in Toronto, Canada.
Hey, Toronto, this is Ed Sheeran.
This is Kelly Clarkson.
Hi, this is Bryan Adams.
This is Adele.
This is Madonna.
It's Michael Bublé, and you're listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep Show. It's fun. They're amazing.
We knew it was going to be a nice day yesterday, and it actually delivered. Isn't that nice when that happens?
Yeah. I mean, what? You sound like you've been hurt by meteorologists or something.
I think in April,
Who hurt you?
If you ask anyone in April, everyone feels hurt. Everybody feels wronged by Mother Nature. I know it comes with the territory. Every year we say the same thing. It's a transitional month, but just so nice to have the sunshine and it just like not worrying about even wearing like a sweater. Like it was in my t-shirt. The kids were in t-shirts. We went to the park.
Yeah.
And all the kids were out. Everybody's just in such a good mood. Like friendly people, smiling people, wavy people. Thank you, people on the road.
Wavy people.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, I never heard that one before. People are just waving to you on the streets?
Yeah, people just wave.
Or doing the wave, like at a...
No, like hello, good afternoon. Like,
wow, oh no.
Yeah.
Don't they know about your small talk? Don't engage.
I know. I was like, it is a nice afternoon.
It is wild that was it Sunday? We had basically a mini blizzard.
Yes.
And hail. And yesterday at one point downtown, it hit 20 degrees. I'm walking around, sunglasses and a tee. Walking around with 2 dogs. Everyone's in a good mood. There are people...
Why do you have 2 dogs?
Oh, I'm dog sitting.
Oh, okay.
This week as
well. I was like, did you get a dog and not tell anybody? What happened?
Yeah, I've got Coffee, and I've got Coffee's good friend Laddu with me this week, and they're fast friends. It's been great. But yes, walking around downtown, I always have the same revelation. I'm always so surprised by it every year, even though it always happens. People that I have not seen in 6 months, people I don't know, but just these gorgeous people. They just come out of the woodwork, and I'm like, where have you been?
I have heard this
for
from
the last
you.
6 months.
I have heard this from you.
And you were rocking around looking fantastic. And I'm like, oh man, I love Toronto.
It's it's a reminder of why you do all that hard work, right? In the winter, in the gym and all that stuff, because you're like, this is when, everybody comes out. Suddenly it's like the toes are out. Everybody's showing off what they've been working on, and you get to see all the beautiful people we have in Toronto.
It's weird that you went with toes.
I mean, there's other thing.
It's very insightful into the life of Pooja guy.
The toes were the most PG-13 thing I could mention.
Just said arms and legs. Went right for the toes.
Those were out too.
Yo, weirdo.
No, I swear that wasn't it. It's just nice to wear open-toe shoes. That's what I meant.
Yeah, okay, all right. Yeah. Maybe we should end this here. Good morning.
From CHFI Studios,
it's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Okay, did you hear about this? Dan Levy, actor Dan Levy, son of Eugene Levy, dividing the internet with a comment he made about flying commercial flights, okay? He was on a podcast. He was asked, what is a hill you're willing to die on?
Okay.
Okay, and he said, I firmly believe there should be one airline flight with no babies.
Oh, a no babies flight.
He said, especially like a long-haul flight, no offense to the babies, one flight. So he is suggesting that of all of the flight options, there should always be one flight option that no children, maybe it's, under the age of 12, let's say, are allowed on the flight.
But then how are the babies going to go on their little baby vacations?
Exactly.
The babies need to go to Hawaii too.
It's so true.
They live a hard life. They need to relax.
And it's interesting because if you go to the comments on this, there is a division, right? There are people who absolutely agree with him, and you'd be surprised. A lot of the people who agree with him are parents. You would think it would be the opposite.
Is this the parents' excuse to leave the kids at home?
No. They're saying, I feel more comfortable being on a flight with other parents who get it rather than me feeling like I'm an imposition or I'm disturbing other people. And, he even says, Dan's like, my sister has kids. I understand. I feel for the parents. It's nothing against anyone, but I think there should be an option.
Okay, well, let me put this right back on you because as someone who has mostly traveled as a single adult or a married adult for most of your life.
Yes.
But for the last few years, you've now done a few trips with said babies. Where do you fall in this?
Oh my gosh. I just feel so bad. I feel so bad for everybody around me. And it's like, it's not their fault. It's, they've paid their money to sit in their seat. And then my kids are like, Mama Pooja, go home.
Mama
They're
Pooja.
doing weird things on the plane. And they're at an age where it's just like, it's very hard to negotiate with them. And then we get into a whole debate about how, my kids listened to me and they knew they were in trouble and that whole thing. I get it. But when you're on a flight for a long time and kids are cranky and they're not sleeping and their ears are hurting, there's a whole slew of things that are happening that are out of your control. Yeah, if you could take that other flight, I would actually feel better. I would feel better about it.
Comedian Catherine Ryan said it's like negotiating with little terrorists. That's what she said, is trying to work out a deal with your baby or your kid because there's no rationale when they're that young.
And there's nowhere to go. There's no recourse. I can't put them in a corner or on a plane.
I'm torn on this because kids have to fly. I get it, but I also have been beside a baby or kid or they're in close proximity to you. And yes, it can interfere with the enjoyment of your flight. It can prevent you from sleeping.
Especially a long haul flight, right?
Yeah, all those things. I get it. But I'm very much not a fan of, I'll use the word again, the tierification of everything, right?
Yes,
Like everything is in tiers now. And I'm generally the guy who I generally fly economy. I don't do any of the add-ons and upgrades because I feel like it's all just a gotcha to add to your fare. So I'm assuming if there were hypothetically an adults-only flight, this would cost you extra money. Let's just assign a number to it so that we can make this tangible. Let's say it's $200 extra to be on an adults-only flight. I don't think I would do it.
Per person.
I wouldn't do it. I would go on the regular flight and just cross my fingers and roll the dice that I don't just happen to not be sitting close to a baby. So for me, the answer is no, but I get why people would.
And there's the other side of things that say, like, hey, don't you remember, like, you were a baby at some point. Like, you had to go through this too. This is just like the way it goes. Everybody can be a little bit more sympathetic and empathetic and just be okay with it. What's the problem? There's those people too.
We hear you, Dan Levy. Now we want to hear from you.
5 calls?
Decide it all.
Would you pay an extra $200 for an adults-only flight? This inspired by Dan Levy, who recently said he wants a plane with no kids on it.
He just wants the option to be able to fly, especially on long-haul flights without kids. We want to know what you think. Let's go to Neil in Brampton.
It depends on the duration of the flight. If I'm going to New Zealand, if I'm going to Australia, absolutely, because that's a duration, right? And if it's a short flight, absolutely not, because you know what? I was a kid once. I understand with the parents. I have children as well. It's totally understandable. You know what I mean? It's fine.
We're going to put you down for a yes because you'd like the option, is what you're saying, on a long-haul flight.
Absolutely, yeah. Okay. If I'm going to Australia, if I'm by myself with my wife, including adults only, I'll take that option to pay that $200.
Your vote has been counted. Thanks, Neil.
Let's go to Carlisle. Sue, so what do you think? Would you pay an extra $200 for an adults-only flight, yes or no?
Yes.
How come?
Well, I think that as things change and as there's more choice in the world, like adults-only resorts, and they could cost a little bit more. But, if you're going to pay for it, why not?
Okay.
Vote's been counted, Sue. Thanks so much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, we're staying right here in Toronto. Debbie, what do you think? Would you pay an extra $200 for an adults-only flight?
Absolutely not.
How come?
Because in my experience, which I am an avid traveler, I have more trouble with teenagers and adults.
That's true. When you see those passenger shaming videos on social media, it's never babies. It's always adults who are acting unruly.
It's true. Debbie, you make a great point. Thank you for your vote.
Well, I am a teacher, so I deal with children all the time.
Right. You're good at it. Debbie, your vote's been counted. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Cheryl in Toronto, what do you think? Would you pay an extra $200 for an adults-only flight?
Do we also have flights that do not allow a annoying, obnoxious, loud adult?
Not in this hypothetical.
Darn.
So Cheryl's not paying. Nope. She's a no.
Okay. No, I'm not paying for that. I think if you want to segregate yourself from small children and have that diversity, that's a little bit of a stretch.
Mm-hmm.
Pay for first class.
There you go.
Have yourself sit that up the front and put your earphones in and sit and be quiet.
Yeah, I think we missed the major point of noise-canceling headphones, people. They exist.
Yes, they do.
Cheryl,
and most young families are not paying for business class.
Mm-hmm.
This is true. It's very expensive. Cheryl, your vote has been counted. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye. Teresa from Toronto, what do you think? Would you pay an extra $200 for an adults-only flight? Yes or no?
I absolutely would. We pay extra for adult-only vacation resorts, so I think it would be a great idea.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Vote's been counted.
The Pooja and Gurdeep Podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI.
We got 2 stories you need to know. What do you have, Gurdeep?
Okay, big news. Huge news out of the tech world that dropped yesterday afternoon. I got this breaking alert on my phone. I was like, whoa, hold on. Got to read this story. Apple just named its new CEO, its next CEO. And unless you're a hardcore Apple fan, you're probably like, who dis? That's what I thought.
Right.
His name is John Turnus. I'd never heard of him. He's 50 years old, which feels fairly young. He'll take over September 1st. He has been at Apple forever. He started as a 25-year-old back in 2001, so half his life.
Oh, wow. So he knows the company.
Yes, and exactly. So he is a behind-the-scenes product guy, basically the guy who has been helping make your iPhone, your MacBook, your AirPods all feel just a little bit cooler every single year. This is actually a pretty huge shift for Apple philosophically because Tim Cook, the guy who's been basically helping turn Apple into a $1 trillion empire and one of the most valuable companies in the world, is stepping into more of a chairman role. So he's going to stay with the company. 15-year run for CEO for Tim Cook. So basically we are going from a guy who was about scale and a supply chain mastermind in Cook to a product guy. And this feels very intentional because Apple is probably about to get a lot more creative and experimental with their products, which I am very excited about. Mm-hmm. Right now, Apple is, fair to say, behind in the AI race, right? I mean, you've got companies like NVIDIA and OpenAI that are just flying, and then Apple, the company that ironically gave us Siri first, the first voice assistant, is now playing catch-up. Like, Siri is not great. She doesn't do much. Imagine inventing...
Don't let Siri hear that.
Yeah, sorry. Well, Siri's not going to take over the world just yet. Imagine inventing the concept of the smart assistant and then watching everybody else make theirs smarter than yours. That's basically what's happened to Apple.
Right.
So Turnus's main job, figure out AI, figure it out fast. That means smarter iPhones, futuristic Apple glasses that they keep on teasing but we haven't seen, and basically just make Apple feel cutting edge again. Mm-hmm. Or, same smartphone, but just make Siri capable of understanding what you're asking. We'll take that. So Turnus starting the new chapter for Apple September 1st. I'm very excited to see what he has up his sleeve because he's the guy who's been in the weeds with all these products.
You know I have a bone to pick with Siri. I tried to voice text you yesterday when I was late for work that I had to kill an ant, A-N-T, and it spelled it A-U-N-T, Siri.
Instead, you killed a relative,
yes.
And now there's a warrant for your arrest.
Siri.
Yeah, what you got?
So many of us were invested in cheering on our Canadian astronaut Jeremy Hansen on board the Artemis II flight. But have you ever wondered how the astronauts do their business up in space?
You're talking about space poop.
Yes.
I wonder about it constantly. Please tell me.
Wonder no more. It hasn't gone well in the past, just so you know. The 4 astronauts who made the trip to the moon and back over 10 days, they had a specially designed loo as part of its universal waste management system.
Is it a British story you pulled this from? You called it a loo.
I mean, I'm trying to find other ways to not say the word. That is gross. So picture a cubicle, okay? But it's under the floor of the capsule. And they say that once you're in it, you have no idea which way you're facing. You're upside down. Like, you have no idea what's going on when you're down there because I guess it's just because it's below everything else.
And you're floating.
And you're floating, of course. So they created these handholds on the walls and on the sides. They even have tethers just to be able to like ground you and help you, you know.
You need that.
Yeah, as you're doing your business.
I mean, you don't want a floater, which takes on a whole new meaning in space.
And guess what? It's happened. That has happened. The toilet seat has strong suction, which pulls solid matter into the container, and then it seals it, which is great. However, at one point during the mission, the loo did face some issues. It was no longer able to dump the waste into space.
Wait, it just spits it out into space?
Yes.
No, man, come on. That's not okay. You're just polluting space.
So, well, I mean, the aliens are, I'm not saying anything about it. At least I don't think so.
Not yet. Now we got to face AI takeover and aliens who are mad that they got poop in their engine.
So what they had to do is they had to rely on a secondary system using plastic containers. You can use your imagination.
A secondary system, so the system was called number 2?
Well, yes.
Okay.
And, you know, previous missions like Mercury, Gemini, Apollo, they had no toilets. They had to tape plastic bags to their butts and then have to seal the bag and add a chemical to just kill the bacteria.
Oh, that's good stuff.
And let's just say, given what we know about, low gravity, things tend to float, and yes, all sorts of things could happen. But they had the state-of-the-art facility on Artemis,
also,
and even then it didn't work fully.
It's tight quarters in there, and there were 4 astronauts up there. It's like you come out of that little pod in the floor, and it's just like, oh, man. Like, I mean, what I'm saying is the aroma is probably throughout the entire spaceship, is it not? Do you bring some Glade plugins down there?
I didn't read about the aroma.
Are you doing some Febreze, like, like in the air?
All I know is the 4 of them are probably a lot closer.
Yeah.
A lot more closer after this mission.
Yeah. I'm not so keen on space tourism anymore for regular people like us, because that's a weird one.
Yeah, for sure.
From CHFI Studios,
it's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
All right, so last week, Pooj, you shared that, your kids are 3.5, right? Approximately. That after 3.5 years of being parents, you feel that parenthood has changed your husband, Paul, 0. He's the exact same guy he was before kids as he is after kids.
This is after I watched a video of this woman basically talking about how she used to be fun. She's not fun anymore, and she's, resentful that her husband is still fun and he gets to still be him, and she's not that anymore. And I was like, that's exactly the same scenario for me. I feel like he's still doing his thing, still fun, still having a great time.
And you feel you're not fun?
No way am I as fun as I used to be.
You're fun still.
I'm always my mind is always going all the time of all the possibilities of all the things and just making sure everybody's taken care of. So it never stops. So it's hard to be fun.
Okay. You're aware that your husband listens to the show, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So he heard your little rant?
Okay. Because he went away on business, so I just assumed that he would have forgotten about it.
You're like, oh, so fun. He's going away on business. He's still going away on business. So he heard the rant.
Okay.
And he texted me a voice note and said, I have a little something to say about it.
Okay.
He has a rebuttal. He is a lawyer.
Okay.
He has a rebuttal to you saying that parenthood has changed him 0. Do you want to hear it?
Is this going to make me even less fun than I already am?
No, but it might make you regret your words a little bit.
What?
Here it is.
So I was asked to respond to this proposition that parenthood has changed me 0 because Pooj has said that as a result of parenthood, she's no longer fun. And I was going to go to something funny like, wow, she says she's no longer fun. Imagine how fun it is being married to someone who's no longer fun. But that doesn't really work here. Parenthood has changed me, and it's made me recognize what a rock star, a bigger rock star that my wife is than I ever thought. She is the brains behind this operation that we call our family.
Oh, come on.
To paraphrase Bette Midler, our family flies higher than an eagle because she is the wind beneath our wings.
My
Pooch, you're amazing. And me, Sia, and Bodhi love you to death.
Oh, wait.
Also, he'll be out till 3 a.m. again this morning.
Yeah. That's his free pass. After dropping that bundle of love, he's now going to be out ripping up King Street till...
See, he knows me so well. He knew that by doing that, that I was going to feel guilty, which I do now. Now I feel like, of course, and then he went away on business, and then I realized because he was away, all the things he does do, now I had to do them, like all the grocery shopping and all the, all the errands, and I had to do the pickups and the drop-offs and do everything. And then I was like, oh, we really are a team. He does so much.
He does so much. It's the silent, thankless labor of a man. We've been oppressed for
I wouldn't go that far, but wow, way to make me feel guilty, Paul.
You're the wind beneath
How
our
do we
wings.
feel? I got to go around there. How do we feel about the Bette Midler quote?
No. That was a little far.
That was overkill.
Couldn't he have picked a better song?
Or just not, you could have just stopped. prepped before the Bette Midler.
No, he did it on purpose. Look, there's nothing by act. He's a lawyer.
Is the Bette Midler thing an inside joke with you two? Why Bette Midler?
Because he knew that it's so cheesy and
It's
so dramatic.
There's no cheesier song.
And if there was a way to make me feel really guilty, this was like pick the cheesiest song ever to talk about me being the wind beneath his wings.
What if you come home from the show today and Paul, like you come in and the song is just blaring?
And I just go, thank you,
Yeah.
thank God for you.
And Paul's just down on one knee. He's like, will you marry me all over again?
Oh my gosh.
Bette Midler's live in your backyard by the pool.
Okay. I've felt many emotions as we've gone through this. Now I just want to throw up in my mouth.
The Pooja and Gurdeep Podcast.
What's the most sustainable way to love fashion? It's changing the way you shop by shopping with The RealReal. The RealReal is the world's largest and most trusted source for authenticated luxury resale. When you shop with The RealReal, you'll find the luxury brands you love, like Prada, Celine, and Loewe, all for up to 90% off retail. And when you're ready to refresh your wardrobe, you can sell the pieces you no longer wear to fund your next new-to-you finds. Buy, sell, repeat. Guilt-free. The RealReal extends the life cycle of luxury by keeping coveted items in rotation. Sell to shop, shop to sell. With The RealReal. It's better for the planet and better for your closet. Plus, during Earth Month, you can earn $100 extra when you sell with The RealReal. Go to therealreal.com to get started. Earn $100 extra during the entire month of April at therealreal.com. That's therealreal.com. Terms apply.
This is the Pooja and Gurdeep Podcast.
Is this a good idea or a bad idea? Am I just getting ahead of myself? I don't know.
Bad idea, and yes, you're getting ahead of yourself.
Okay.
No, I don't even know what
You're
it is.
probably right. 18 degrees today,
Yes,
sunshine,
amazing.
right? You're going to see people on patios.
Hundo.
Guess what? I have a backyard and I have patio furniture.
You have a nice backyard.
And well, it's just sitting there doing nothing. And on a day like today, I'd like to be able to go outside, sit in my backyard in the sunshine, soak up some vitamin D, but I don't have the patio furniture out yet, right? Most people don't. Is it premature to just put it out today? Because it's a great day. This would be a great day to get everything out, be outside. It's fine. It's a little laborious.
I mean, it's got to happen at some point.
Yeah.
Whether you do it now or you do it a month from now, it's going to be labor intensive.
But is it going to be one of these things where I'm like, oh, now we got frost again, I'm going to regret it? Or is it one of those things like, even if I get only one day out of the week, because the way it's going every week, we get one day where it's nice and then the rest is kind of iffy and it rains a lot. So, then I have to cover them each time that it rains. Like it's a whole thing.
You're overthinking it. Just get them out.
Just do it.
Get it out, man. I'm no Frankie Flowers. I have no weather skills. It's get it out, man. Life is short. 18 degrees today. It's going to be nice. Yeah, you know what? It rains, whatever, fine. We might get another single-digit day here or there. I think we're done with the minuses.
Yes.
I think we're done with the F word, the frost. Just get it out there. You get a little rain. I mean, do you have any furniture covers?
Yeah, I do have to. What I'll have to do is take the cushions. Like I have a pergola, I'll put them under the pergola every time it rains.
You got a pergola.
Yeah,
a pergola's a problem solver.
But it is April showers. That means that it rains a lot. So I'll be doing that a lot.
No, I think we're fine. I think you got to get the patio furniture out because, don't miss these days. Don't miss 18 degrees and sitting on your recliner in the backyard.
This is what I'm saying. We got to enjoy what we can get because I don't know what kind of summer we're going to get. I don't know how often I'm going to be out there.
Nice weather is fleeting. I think I'm of the mindset you have to take every single opportunity. If this were like LA or something, I'd be like, yeah, it's fine. It'll be 20 degrees next week as well. You're okay.
Right.
This is Toronto. You got to take every little win that you can.
Okay, so I'll do it if Steph does it.
I've already done it.
What?
Yes.
What? Whenever it was a couple
me.
weeks ago. And so ours is sitting on our balcony part.
You got like a little
deck.
porch.
And then we covered it. It was covered all winter. So once.
Like a pergola.
Yeah. Well, no, it was just covered with a tarp.
I just wanted to say
I know
pergola.
you did. But so it rained, it snowed, and the snow all melted, and there was so much water on it. We had to take the tarp off anyway. So I was like, just leave it off. I'm like, we're not going to get a huge snowstorm again.
Tarps off.
Tarps off.
Tarps off,
Yeah.
baby.
So if you've already done it, what happens when we do have frost? Because we just had frost like a couple days
Don't
ago.
you remember I
It's made-
declared that was the last time?
You did.
But also,
did.
it's made for outdoor. I haven't taken the pillows out, and if I do, I'm just going to put them back in the bench because we have like a little bench that we store them in.
Guys,
do they get crunchy is really my question.
My patio fern was out all winter.
Yeah, it's supposed to be outside.
Covered, but it's fine.
It's
so
fine.
throw the cover on if something happens. Well, like it'll live through snow, rain, all kinds of craziness. You're good.
Are you going to do it too then?
It's out.
It's out.
Oh, like you took the cover off.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And if your pillows
Cover's
get
off.
wet, just whatever. Just wait till they dry. It's fine.
Okay. All right. We're doing this. And by we, I mean me, because you already did this.
Apparently, you're the last one of the party.
I thought it was premature. I'm apparently late.
Next year, Steph and I will tell you when we put our pads
Okay,
back.
thank you. Thanks.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast
the Daily Double.
with Pooja and Gurdeep.
We got 2 stories you need to know. What do you have, Gurdeep?
I'm going to put you on the spot for a second with a little guess.
Oh, no.
If I asked you, as a Toronto Maple Leaf fan and a Torontonian, what would be the nightmare Stanley Cup final scenario? Any guesses?
I feel like I got to put Boston in there somehow.
Okay, not where I was
that's
going.
not right?
It's always a nightmare, but no, not where I was going.
Oh, like Montreal Canadiens?
That's one of them. And
Okay. And
versus,
no idea.
it would be the Montreal Canadiens versus the Vegas Golden Knights.
Okay, how come?
I'm going to tell you why. Because it would be our arch rival versus Mitch Marner.
Ooh.
Let me break down why this is a nightmare, and
Ooh.
this is why I do not want to see it. Stanley Cup's playoffs are on
Are you
Sportsnet.
sure you don't
Sportsnet
like
Plus.
reality TV? Because this feels very reality TV.
I don't, because sports is the only reality TV I need, because it's actually real.
And there's real drama.
Not scripted. Yeah, okay, so here it is. The Leafs are already in hell. After a nightmare season, dysfunction from top to bottom in the organization. If you guys read the Athletic article last week, the deep dive, great work by Chris Johnston and James Myrtle and Jonas Siegel. They did a investigative journalism piece on the dysfunction that is the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's a must read, and it is bleak. It is dark. So after that, the rest of Canada and the hockey world, they love kicking us when we're down. And we're usually down, right? Everyone loves hating on Toronto. Marner making a cup final would prove that it's not that he wasn't able to perform in the playoffs all those years. It would create the narrative that there is something inherently flawed with being a Leaf and or playing in this city if he got through. So that would be just mental torment if he got... And I got nothing against Mitch Marner. I like him, but I do not want to see him in the Stanley Cup final for that reason. And then Montreal, their fans, not all of them, but some of them, are insufferable. And I am convinced that they love seeing the Leafs and their fans lose more than they do seeing their own team win. But by the way, let's see how Montreal and Vegas are doing in the playoffs right now. Yeah, okay, great. They both won their first game. They're both up 1-0.
Oh,
so
dear.
we're only like 11 wins away from seeing a Montreal-Vegas Cup final.
Oh,
please,
no.
please, hockey gods, you don't smile upon us here much in Toronto, but please don't let that be the Cup final.
How has the praying to the hockey gods been going for you so far?
There are no hockey gods.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm a hockey atheist.
Okay, so
What do you got?
we know that you're not supposed to be on your phone or looking at a screen before bed because, it can mess with your sleep and just, ruin everything for you. We know that much. But did you know that you're not supposed to look at your phone first thing in the morning because it can ruin your day?
So you basically don't bookend your day with your phone,
Yes.
not the beginning or the end?
Yes, a neuroscientist is warning that picking up your phone first thing can lead to brain fog, forgetfulness. Instead, they recommend waiting at least 20 to 30 minutes before you start scrolling. And the reason our brain is doing this is it's transitioning between sleep and waking up. And therefore, it can actually be a little bit suggestible as well, which I didn't realize. So if you're doom scrolling, you're reading about negative things, you're looking at stressful images, that's actually going to trigger stress within your body. And it messes with your dopamine, which I didn't ever think about. Like, I know about being on the phone and dopamine, and you get that hit, and it's like, then you just keep needing it. I get that part, but I didn't realize that it's actually impacting your brain. It's also recommended you don't eat processed foods. That's not great first thing in the morning, so stick with fruit.
Or ever.
Or ever.
Yeah.
But, that shouldn't be the first thing you put in your mouth. And we hear a lot about meditating in the morning, and this neuroscientist saying that this will actually recharge your whole body. If you can just learn to meditate for a few minutes and maybe even have some positive affirmations, you can get apps that do that, have that playing so you're not scrolling.
But here's the tricky part. The apps, where do they live? On your phone.
I know, but then you're not just don't scroll.
Right.
Just don't scroll, right? And
Yes.
then that way you set the tone for your brain. More focus. You actually can create new brain cells in the hippocampus. Did you know that?
Not the hippocampus?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
And that controls your learning and memory. It keeps your brain young. So all these excuses not to meditate first thing in the morning, you are doing yourself a disservice. If you
Yes.
can find the time meditate.
Do not bookend your day with your phone. That one makes a lot of sense. I'm suggestible all the time, not just in the morning.
This is true.
I'll just stay off it forever.
Get me a coffee.
The Pooja and Grenade Podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI.
Good morning. So Fishtopher is not here today. He's not in the studio with us physically. He's working remotely because he's having some car trouble. So, and it kind of sounds like he's had a week. Let's check in with him. We thought we'd give him a call to see what's happening. Fishtopher, good morning. You there?
Good morning, guys. I'm here.
By here, where exactly are you? What are you doing this morning?
Well, this morning I am at the car dealership, more specifically the service center.
Okay. All right. So what happened? What led you there, and what are they telling you?
So I've been driving into work, and there's this really smelly, burning, oily smell coming from my car.
Whoa. What you ate for dinner is your business, okay? We don't need to hear about that in the morning. Oh, from the car. From the car,
Pooja, from the car.
I see.
Yeah, and so, it's probably not a great smell to be coming from your car. I have to drive with the windows down, very Ace Ventura head out the window.
I was going to say, I got a visual of you going full Jim Carrey.
And I just assumed I let my oil, when you get that sticker in the top left-hand corner of your windshield that tells you to bring your car in for an oil change, I let my kilometers go a little bit past that. So I just assumed the smell was maybe I was running out of oil, the oil's getting old, whatever to do with oil. So I brought it in, they had it diagnosed, and it turns out I got leaky PTs.
You got leaky what?
PTs. Don't ask me what it is or what it means or anything. All I can tell you, it has something to do with the engine, and it is a very, very expensive fix.
Oh no. How much?
What's the bill?
So I was expecting an oil change, just under $100.
Mm-hmm.
This problem with the leaky PTs is going to be just shy of $4,000 to fix.
Stop it! You went in for an oil change, and instead that you got leaky PTs, and it's 4 Gs?
4 Gurdeeps, absolutely, yes.
Oh no! Is there any way around it? Like, is there a way that you could be like, oh, I can just do this to help fix it short term, and then worry about it later?
Just fix the P and not the T?
Yeah.
I tried. I asked, I basically asked that exact question, and all roads led back to this 7-hour job they have to do on my car today. They got to stop the leaky PTs, and there's only one way to do it. And, I thought it was an oil change, but here we are.
Chris, we should also let people know, didn't you just have to replace your windshield not too long ago, like a couple weeks ago?
That's right. That was another fun adventure. Yes. And I did not know windshields are upwards of $500.
Oh, my gosh.
Maybe $100, maybe $2. Yeah.
So not only is this costing you $4,000, it's monopolizing your whole day because it's a 7-hour appointment. Should also add that your car, like mine, is a 2010. So I'm sure at some point you probably thought, do I just replace this entire thing or do I pay for this expensive repair?
Yeah. And while I'm sitting here in the service center, I'm looking around at all the brand new cars they have here. And I'm like, ooh, that cherry red over there looks really nice.
That's how they get you.
And you're surrounded by the new car smell. It gets you every time.
Oh, yes. I love a new car smell. Yeah.
Fishtopher, listen, keep us updated. Send us text updates on our group chat. We wish you well. Godspeed. Hopefully there's no other problems they find as they're unleaking your PTs. We hope to see you back tomorrow, buddy.
Thank you. And thank you for letting me make this appointment, guys. I really appreciate it.
No, thank you. But keep on working remotely. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I will.
Bye, Chris.
Bye, guys.
Oh, my goodness. This was
That's
one of
brutal.
those situations where, you go in and you think, oh, it's only going to cost this much, and then it costs way more. I know so many people can relate to that.
Absolutely. Okay, so what is your that was supposed to be cheap story?
Let's go to Neil in Brampton. What was that for you?
Yeah, so I just went for a tire change, like a tire rotation, winter to fall. Basically winter to summer. And walked in, they said there's a boil joint, some kind of axle change need to be done. So a routine $49.99 became to be basically $3,000.
What?
Whoa! What?
A ball joint and an axle costs $3,000?
Something like that, $3,000. So from $50 to $3,000, and I had no idea what they replaced, even if they replaced something.
Oh no!
And the funny part is, I didn't even get an invoice for it.
What?
So they replaced everything. And it's a reputable dealership, and you know what? They replaced everything, and I was still waiting for the invoice.
I would maybe call them back or go back in and ask for the invoice.
Yeah, like I did that a couple of times already, because this happened in September, and we are in April right now, and still no invoice.
Okay, you tell them that Gurdeep Ahluwalia told you to call and get an invoice.
Sounds a little fishy, Neil.
Absolutely.
Neil, thanks so much for the call.
Ciao.
If only we had any pull.
Right.
If only. Lots of texts at 981-981, including this one from Sarah saying, the hair lady kept saying how thick and great my hair is. And when it was done, they charged me $600 because my hair was thick and nice.
Is that a thing? They charge you more because your hair's thick?
I didn't know that was a thing. I guess there's just a lot more hair to work with.
Aren't women's haircuts that expensive anyways, though?
I know. It's like...
You guys are there all day. You're like Fishtopher at the car dealership.
Yeah, you're there all day and it starts at $400. Yeah.
Let's do another one here. What's your This Was Supposed to Be Cheap story? Drew in Toronto.
Okay, so I had to replace the faucet, the handle of a faucet. It cost me $10,000.
What? Was it made of gold?
No, so what happened was I had to replace the faucet. When they went to take a look at the faucet, they discovered that the builder had put the wrong size faucet in.
Okay.
So they had to open up the wall. So they opened up the wall, and in opening up the wall, they had to replace all the tiles in the bathroom around the bath surround. When they replaced all the tiles around the bath surround, we had to replace the cabinet because we couldn't get matching tiles.
Oh my gosh.
For want of changing the handle of a bathroom faucet, I had to change all the tiles in the bathroom. I had to, including the ones on the floor, and I had to change the cabinet and the sink and everything.
The ripple effect. Oh, wow. Yeah.
There was a movie in the 80s starring Tom Hanks and Shelley Long called The Money Pit. It was about this feels like Money Pit. Like just one thing led to another.
Oh, it was a who? It was like, what? Are you kidding me?
And what choice do you have, right? Because like you have to replace the faucet. You need it to work.
That's right. You need the faucet to work. So you're stuck and you're sitting there thinking, for want of a faucet, I kind of felt like the person who had their finger in the dike. You know, the minute I removed my finger from the dike, everything would just explode.
Oh, dear.
Oh, Lord. Drew. Oh, I feel your pain. Thank you so much for sharing that.
No worries. I love you guys. You're amazing. Woo!
Oh, appreciate you, Drew.
Thanks so much for being with us. We appreciate you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
So Fishtopher currently at the car dealership dropping like 4 Gs to get his P&Ts unleaked. And
you're just making stuff up now.
Yeah.
Might
He's
as well
gone
add,
for 7 hours.
We had a caller, Neil, saying talking about axles and ball joints and just words that we know nothing about.
And they get charged a lot for.
And they know after we talked to Mechanic X on Profession Confessions, they know we don't know what we're talking about.
Yep. You put your hands on your hips, you pull on your belts a little, you're like, oh yeah, the axles and the ball joints. Yeah. Text still coming in here. We're asking for this was supposed to be cheap story. Send Ping from Scarborough texting in. Say, oh, Pooja, you can relate to this because it's ant related.
Oh.
You had an ant incident earlier. Had a bunch of ants in the house 2 weeks ago and called the exterminators. Thought it was going to be a cheap one, but the person ended up finding termites.
No.
And the entire treatment cost around $5,000. Here's the kicker. We are not done yet. So there could be additional costs.
Oh, no. That's horrible.
Brutal. I mean, at least that they found them. If you've got them, you want to get rid of them, I guess.
I only found 2 ants.
Yeah,
I don't think I'm there yet.
Your problem is probably okay. Maybe just bury your head in the sand. You don't want to know. Don't call anyone.
No, I don't. That's true.
Thanks.
Well, thanks for the text.
From CHFI Studios,
it's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Did you watch wrestling as a kid?
I did. Yeah. We all look forward to the main event on Saturday nights and was totally into it.
And when we were kids, did you, because I know my brother and I did this, did you and Niru do the thing where you would like try and reenact the wrestling? Like you jump off the couch, pretend it's the top turnbuckle and you're like DDTing and...
Yeah, DDT! Yeah. Not with my sister, just by myself.
So
I didn't have any.
My brother knocked out my tooth when I was 4.
What?
Or 5 with the figure 4.
No.
I just remember we were just wrestling and then I don't know what he did. His heel hit my mouth and my tooth came out.
Oh.
But it was like a baby tooth. It was still little. And there was just blood everywhere. And I remember running upstairs and I was like, wah! And then my brother got in so much trouble. Yeah.
Oh, dear.
At our last job, we had Brett the Hitman Hart on, and he put me in the sharpshooter on a commercial break. And my mom called in the commercial break freaking out because I played it up, right? I was like banging the floor like I was in pain and they went to break. And my mom called. She's like, who's that man and what's he doing to you? Are you okay? I'm like, Mom, that's Brett the Hitman Hart. And I'm honored he just put me in the sharpshooter.
That's so fun. And the belt. The belt.
Oh,
Don't even get me started on the belt.
Don't you have one of those when you wear one?
We do. So my husband, when I met him, he has this like bedazzled gold WWE belt. It's a championship belt. I don't know why he has it.
I mean,
I have no idea.
I can think of a couple of reasons.
It's probably a replica. I don't think it's real. But when people see that, when people come over, they're like, "Oh my God, can I hold the belt?" And then again, people start talking like this. All of a sudden, they develop this rasp when they're talking.
That's what happened when he showed me the belt the first time.
Yeah.
It was the first thing he showed me when I saw his place way back when. Maybe you guys incorporate it on your Saturday nights. Who knows?
We have our own main event.
Yeah, exactly. Hey now, don't come a knocking.
And I'm like, DDT. He's like, no, not that one.
Did you ever want to be a wrestler when you were a kid? Because like,
oh yeah,
for me, I was like, I mean, Hulk Hogan, man.
That hits different now after
I was more,
the tariffs, doesn't it?
Yeah, true. Rest in peace, Hulk. I was more Gulk Fogan than Hulk Hogan.
Oh, because your name.
Yeah, and just I was like fake Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
What about you?
I mean,
you were bushwhackers.
No. I was really into, and don't laugh at me, but I was really into Ravishing Rick Rude.
Oh dear.
I remember.
Hot sax.
Do you remember the move? Right? He would put his hands behind his head, right? And then he would like kind of gyrate.
His hips.
And I would just as a child, I remember thinking, I'm not supposed to be watching this. This is not good. And then I couldn't stop watching.
Would you do the move? Don't lie.
Sometimes.
Do you still do the move?
Sometimes.
Wow.
What?
This is part of the Saturday nights.
Okay. You think that our choices are interesting? I think Steph's is the most interesting.
It's not really. Okay, so my brother got me into wrestling, and my favorite wrestler was Ultimate Warrior.
Wow.
How is that shocking to you?
He was on something.
I know, I loved him.
Just shake the rope.
No, but you wanted to be the Ultimate Warrior for Halloween, and what happened?
I actually wanted to be Ultimate Warrior, but I couldn't. So I was like, oh my God. So I was like 8 maybe, and I was like, I want to be Ultimate Warrior for Halloween. And so I was like, because he had it was 80s. He had all the neon colors on. He had the big curly hair and big curly hair. Yeah. And he was just crazy. And
he was like,
nuts,
and
he was so fun. And I was like, oh my God, I want to be him. So I was telling my brother, I'm like, I want to be Ultimate Warrior. And he was all like glossy and shiny.
Oiled up. Yeah. You just wanted to be oiled up.
And my brother's like, you can't go outside with no shirt on. And I'm like, what?
Why not?
I was 8, man. I was like, I want to be Ultimate Warrior. My mom was like, you're not doing this. You're not going outside. I was devastated.
You're like, there's baby oil in the cabinet.
I know.
Can we just do this?
Can we still say baby oil?
But I so wanted to be him. He was so cool. I loved him.
Wow. Remember yesterday it was Celebrity Lookalike Day? I changed my answer for you. You're Ultimate Warrior.
That would have been so much fun. I loved him.
The Pooja and Grenade Podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI. The Daily Double.
With Pooja and Grenade.
Okay, we got 2 stories you need to know. What do you have, Grenade?
You know, I'm very excited for the premiere of Michael.
Yes.
Yes, it's
Friday.
coming out this Friday. Yeah, a couple days from now. It's the Michael Jackson biopic. It made its LA premiere this week, though, so some people have already laid their eyes on it. At the premiere, a lot of glitter and black sequins.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yep. So Michael died almost 17 years ago, which is crazy.
Wow.
It was June of 2009. I still remember exactly where I was. Did not believe it. Early reviews are Jackson's family are happy with the film, and they think the fans are going to like it, so I'm happy to hear that.
Okay.
Jackson's nephew, of course, Jafar Jackson, plays him. It's his first ever acting role, and if the previews are any indication, looks like he's nailed it.
Yes.
Like, what a hard character to play. Imagine casting for Michael. You need someone who not only can believably look like him, but also dance like him and talk like him and act like him.
Do you know how old his nephew is? Like, I'm just wondering how well he got to know Michael.
Very good question. I don't know offhand. I can look it up, though. The film follows MJ's rise from Jackson 5 to being the biggest star on the planet, but also aims to humanize the Jackson family, showing their ups and downs like any other family. It's described as a celebration of Michael's legacy, but also a more personal look at his family and sort of behind the fame sort of life.
Yeah.
I am very excited to see this. I don't have tickets this opening weekend, but I am going to see this one pretty soon. I don't get out to the theater often, but I will for this one.
You going to dress up?
Yes, I'm going to wear one glove.
Okay. So you may have watched the highlights of Coachella on your social feeds. Did you watch Madonna and Sabrina Carpenter? They performed Vogue and Like a Prayer together. So you may have heard that Madonna wore the same outfit that she had originally wore to Coachella when she performed there decades
Which was like,
ago.
What, 80s or 90s?
Yes. Well, now that outfit has gone missing. It's missing. They apparently vanished after the show. It included a vintage Gucci jacket, a corset, a dress, other garments as well. She took to social media and just basically appealing for the return, saying they're not just clothes, they're part of my history. I'm hoping and praying some kind soul will find these items and reach out. I'm offering a reward for their safe return. She filed a police report, but this is the interesting part. Get this, in the police report, I just assumed that the items are missing. Somebody stole them. Somebody saw like this Gucci jacket, was like, this is worth something, I'm going to take it. According to the report, the missing items were stored in bags that may have fallen off a golf cart.
What? So literally, like the term "falling off the truck"? Like
yes,
really?
So whoever it was packed it up. It was like they were, it's Coachella, so they're probably going from one stage, whatever, to on the golf cart. It fell off,
and then someone just picked it up and went home with it.
It's probably
this is Madonna's bedazzled outfit.
It's in the middle of nowhere, and maybe somebody picked it up by accident. So there is a chance it could be returned because I don't think there was any like malice there. Like nobody was trying to steal it, but then found it. So I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens.
I'm going to guess that it's going to be returned, and here's why. You can't, even if you did steal that with malice, or you've come across it and you're like, ooh, I'm going to profit. You can't profit off it because what are you going to do? Put it up on the internet, sell it, and be like, it's only worth something if you admit it's Madonna's thing.
Right.
And if you sell it as Madonna's thing, well, then guess what? They're going to know you're the one who has it.
You are in possession of something stolen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to come back to her.
What if they just want to wear it on a Saturday night? You know what I'm saying?
Then you do you, boo. Then you have a great Saturday.
There you go.
And then send it back.
Thanks for listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Listen to Pooja and Gurdeep live weekday mornings from 5 to 9.
Only on 98.1 CHFI.
Toronto's perfect music mix.